Hi, hopefully you had a chance to watch my previous video about assembling a saxophone mouthpiece and neck. Now I'm going to show you how to form a saxophone embouchure and to make the first sound. When we play saxophone, the first thing we want to do is to roll our bottom lip over our bottom teeth, like this. You should be able to see some of the pink part of your lip when you do that. If you roll it in too far, there's nowhere for our mouthpiece to rest. We don't want to do that, okay? So we're going to roll that in just a little, and that forms a cushion for our reed to rest on. The next step is to make sure we have a flat chin. So we roll our lip over and point that chin toward the ground. And you can have a mirror close by. I like to do that to make sure that my chin is actually flat, or you can just put your finger there, make sure it's nice and flat. The next step is to add the neck and the mouthpiece, which we assembled in the previous video. So once we have our lip and our chin, we're going to insert about maybe an inch of the mouthpiece into our mouth, and the reed should go on your bottom lip. So cushion, chin, and in. The next two steps are pretty easy. We put our top teeth down on the mouthpiece, don't bite, and then we wrap our lips around and blow. So lip, chin, in, teeth, and blow. If yours didn't sound like mine, there's a couple of things that might have happened. First of all, you may have too much mouthpiece in your mouth. If you have too much in, it'll sound like this. And we definitely don't want it to sound like that. So just take a little bit of it out of your mouth. It should sound like that. If you have too little mouthpiece in your mouth, it'll sound like this. And it'll sound kind of fuzzy and unclear. So again, you want about an inch in there, or I'll show you in class exactly where you should put your bottom lip. The other thing that might happen is that you may have no sound at all. It might sound like this. If that happens, it means that your lips are too tight. I like to think of my lips as kind of like a drawstring on a garbage bag. We want to pull them tight enough, our lips tight enough, so that it's forming a nice seal around the mouthpiece. But if it's too tight, it'll close up that little hole right there and no air can go through. So if that happens, you need to loosen your drawstring a little bit. Okay, so instead of this, we want to just relax and have it sound like this. Now, the opposite thing could happen as well. If your drawstring is too loose, you'll have air escaping out the corners of your mouth, and when you blow, it'll sound like this. You can hear that air escaping. In that case, we want to tighten our drawstring a little bit until it's formed a nice seal around the mouthpiece. Now, when you watch this video at home, I recommend that you have a mirror off to the side so that you can look at your face and follow along with me. And if there's part of the video that's really confusing to you, feel free to watch the video again, or you can pause it and watch the parts that are confusing a couple times in a row, and hopefully it'll be easier. And if you're still having trouble, that's okay. We will go over it in class. Don't worry. Thanks for watching.